Okay, so we're going to take a look at our fast bass and just sort of get it sounding a bit better. So we'll solo it, and I'll solo my kick and my clap just to give it a bit of rhythm. And the sound that I want to sort of tweak is just to sort of get it a bit silkier sounding, a bit sort of a more analog harmonic ring to it. So I'm going to just turn all the effects and stuff off and turn these two fast basses down. And I'll turn the distortion off. Turn the amp envelope up. And then I'm going to add more voices. And I'm going to copy and paste the oscillator. And what I want to do is just have a lower oscillator on. And this will just help thicken the sound up. And what we'll eventually do is have a bit of a high pass on this, but it'll just help to sort of give it a nice ring, and a bit of resonance will help as well. And I'll just put my high pass filter before the compressor. And then I still want a sort of bit of sort of overdrive to sort of touch on those harmonics. So I'm going to add in a bit of overdrive as well. That sounded pretty good there. And I'm just editing the delay there to sort of, or the release, just to sort of get it a bit tighter. So it sounded a good bit better. Just has a bit more sort of depth to it, a bit more of an analog ring. And what we can do now is copy this edited version of our silent over to the other two fast basses. Just copy it again. some reason it's not letting me drop it in. Here we go. I'll delete this one. For these ones, what we want to do is just add a bit of movement, and I'm going to use two different phasers. I'm going to use the phaser that's built into Silent for one of them. That gives us again a nice sort of rich harmonic style sound, and we'll do the same for this one. And we'll add in Ableton's phaser on this one. And there we go, it sounded pretty good. So if we solo our kick in the two basses, it should sound pretty nice now. So a lot nicer and a bit more sort of driving, a bit richer, just a generally better sound, I think. And then the last thing we're going to do is add a bit of reverb to these sounds, just a bit of delay and reverb, just to give them a bit of space. There's one more thing I want to do with this Fastbass, and I've selected around the start here, and I just want to edit it and make it a bit more interesting. The minute it's just constantly driving, and what I want to do is just add a bit of interest. So I'm going to delete one of the notes. And I'm just doing it for the main Fastbass. The other two I'll leave as it were, and I'll duplicate this few times. I'm just adding that note in. It just gives it a bit more of a rhythm to it. So there we go. It sounded pretty good. In the next video, we're going to take a look at our sort of acidy sound and what we can do to make it more interesting.